Good afternoon, class. Today we will discuss about the causes and effect of air pollution. Earlier we have studied about what is air, that is mixture of gases, about its component, that is carbon dioxide, nitrogen, oxygen, and now we will discuss about its causes and effect, that is what is air pollution, how it causes, and what are its effect. So let's start. Students, to discuss our topic, that is causes of air pollution, we must know what is air pollution. Okay, so for this, as we all know the components of air, that is carbon dioxide, nitrogen, oxygen, some inert gases. So student, these are useful gases. Okay, like nitrogen, it is used as fertilizers, it is used to grow plants. Like oxygen, we require it for breathing, and there are some more gases. But beside these gases, some harmful and undesirable substance are also present in atmosphere. These are called as pollutants. Okay, and the phenomena is known as air pollution, that is the release of these pollutants in atmosphere in air is called as the air pollution. Let us know what are these pollutants. So there are name of some pollutants. Here you can see smoke, it is a great pollutant. Dust particles, some poisonous gases like carbon monoxide, phosphine, oxides of sulfur and nitrogen, etc. So these are the pollutants because of which, because of release of these pollutants in air pollution takes place. So now let us understood this clearly, that what are the causes of air pollution. Okay, what are the causes through which air is getting polluted. So students, from earlier classes, in your 6th class also I teach you what are the causes, so you can recall from there also, but let us talk some points also. So students, combustion, that is burning of coal and etc. in presence of oxygen. So these processes releases carbon monoxide and some gases, carbon dioxide gases. So it increases the amount of carbon dioxide in atmosphere, resulting in cause of air pollution. Or you can see the smoke coming from industries, so that also result in air pollution. Almost all the common air pollutant can be produced by industrial process. Okay, so their production also releases gases which are causing air pollution. Now students, you also know we are using the transportation emissions, likewise vehicles, aeroplanes, cars. So they releases pollutants into air such as carbon monoxide and other gases, which are important air pollutant. Okay, and as the percentage increases in air, that is result in the cause of air pollution. Okay, so this is about the causes of air pollution. Now students, there are some more causes like burning of chulhas in home. They release the carbon dioxide gas, carbon monoxide gases. So this is all about the causes of air pollution. Now let's talk about the effect of air pollution. As air pollution is caused, there is an adverse effect of it on the atmosphere, on the organisms. So let's talk about that. Air pollution has a great adverse effect on organisms. So their effects are, let us discuss the very first, that there are many organs and bodily function that can be harmed. In our body also, or in plants body also, there are many organs which get harmed due to this air pollution. Likewise, suppose we feel we cannot breathe, as the percentage of the harmful gases increases in air, we feel suffocation, so it also harm our body parts. Now let's talk about the very second, that is the suspended impurities. So there are some suspended impurities in air. Okay, some suspended particles which affect us, that is the minute suspended impurities. Suppose that may be dust particle, that may be smoke, or the smoke evolved from vehicles, or the small particles of carbon. There are a larger amount of carbon in atmosphere, but the small particles or carbon also make air polluted. So they affect our lung, they even harm the plant bodies also. they got collected on leaves of plant and affect the rate of respiration. Okay, they just got attached on the leaves of plant and affect the rate of respiration, or you can say that photosynthesis rate is reduced. Here you can correct it by writing photosynthesis. Okay, it reduces the effect of rate of photosynthesis. Now students, the major effect of it are the greenhouse effect and global warming. So for this you have to understand why we call it as greenhouse effect or what is global warming, as if both the terms are interrelated, but let us discuss them separately. So let us firstly, and both the phenomena take place because of the release of carbon dioxide gas, and there are some more gases like methane, like chlorofluorocarbons. Okay, so what happens in student, an increase in CO2 level result in disastrous effect. These effects are commonly called as greenhouse effect, or you can say global warming. What happened here? Firstly discuss about greenhouse effect. In cold countries, a glass house is used for growing plant. The interior of the glass is warmed as heat radiation is not allowed to be radiated back to atmosphere. What happens? Suppose a glass is there, a glass house is there, and plants are growing in this glass. Okay, so the radiations come from outside. So what happens? It made such that some radiations will go back, but most of the radiations is not allowed to be radiated back. So the radiations that are entering are not allowed to go back. Okay, some of the radiations go back, but most of the radiations are not allowed. So because of this, here the temperature is increased. Okay, the temperature inside the glass is increased so much. You can assume it is red line. Here the temperature is so much increased. So what happens because of this? Here in the same way, excessive fossil fuels or burnings releases more carbon dioxide in atmosphere. Okay, so when we use excessive fossil fuels, that is we are using cars, vehicles, so these also releases carbon dioxide. So because of which the gases form a blanketing effect and play the role of glass walls. So as if we are not making glass wall for growing plant, but what happens, the release of these gases or the percentage of these gases in very high amount in atmosphere forms a blanket. Okay, suppose there is here is our atmosphere and there is a blanket of these gases. Okay, there is a blanket form of these gases, and it play like a glass wall. And earlier you have seen what was the role of that glass wall. Here you can see the radiation cannot go back, so that because of which the temperature of the glass wall increases. Okay, so from here you can correlate the greenhouse effect with global warming, that green walls of greenhouses, you can know here the glass walls. Okay, so now some other gases like methane, you can see here CH4 is methane, N2O, NH3 that is ammonia, and CFC that is chlorofluorocarbon. You know from where chlorofluorocarbon are released? We are using ACs, refrigerators, so they release chlorofluorocarbon in atmosphere. So these gases, that is methane or chlorofluorocarbon or carbon dioxide, they all just take part in these processes. Okay, so greenhouse effect result in progressive warming up of earth's surface. Because of this greenhouse effect, the surface of earth is getting warmed. Okay, these result in global warming. This result in global warming. So what is global warming? So it is basically the increase in the temperature of earth's surface. Okay, and this increase in temperature of earth's surface, it causes recede of glaciers, that is glaciers are melting. Okay, and rise in ocean level as the glaciers are melting, because of which the ocean levels are increasing. So just don't correlate both the term, that is greenhouse effect. It is a separate term which is used for in cold regions where a glass house is made to grow or plants, but it is related with our atmosphere because the release of gases also make a blanket. Here you have seen that there comes and formation of blanket of gases because of which the temperature is raised, and these raise in temperature result in global warming. Okay, this raise in temperature result in global warming. And what is global warming? It is simply because of this raise in temperature, the, you can say, depletion of glaciers. Okay, glaciers are nothing, you can assume at ice pieces. You here suppose this is the ocean, and glaciers are the ice pieces, they are just melting. Okay, and because of their melting, the ocean level is rising. So this is all about today's lecture, that is causes and effect of air pollution. Let us recall again. So we have discussed about causes and effect of air pollution. In this we studied what is air pollution and basically about the pollutants. So what are pollutants? So we have understood that smoke, dust particles, some poisonous gases or oxides of sulfur and nitrogens, these are pollutants, and the phenomena that the percentage are increasing in atmosphere is known as air pollution. Then we have studied about causes of air pollution, likewise the combustion, that is the release of gases from industries, or the transportation emission, that is the release of carbon dioxide or some harmful gases from our vehicles. After that we have studied the effect of air pollution, that is how the air pollution is affecting the organisms, human being as well as plants. So for this we have understood that how there comes breathing problem, or how the rate of photosynthesis is decreased in plant because of the some suspended particles in their leaves. Then we have studied about greenhouse effect and global warming. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you, class.